In this video, we will discuss what research is and how research is used. This video is based on Chapter 1 of the all-time classic The Craft of Research, written by Booth, Kalam, and Williams, and published by the University of Chicago Press. We will talk about what research is, why people bother to write up research, and why formal write-up of research is necessary after all. Before we begin talking about what research is, as beginner researchers, one thing you should know is that it's totally okay to be nervous about doing research. Even experienced researchers feel nervous before taking up a new project, especially if it is of the kind they haven't done before. One thing that really makes a difference between experienced and beginner researchers is that experienced researchers know what kind of hard work as well as pleasures of new discoveries lie ahead of them. Furthermore, experienced researchers always have a plan for their writing. No matter how rough that plan might be, they have a plan. This plan doesn't really limit them. It is usually flexible and could be revised, but experienced researchers always have a writing plan. That is, they understand how their final written product should be structured and organized. The book Craft of Research should help you develop, revise, and implement a writing plan. That is, the book aims to teach you how to write up your research. Finally, there are many benefits to engaging in research. First, doing research is the best way to understand the stuff that you're learning. Only by doing your own research, you can understand how the knowledge you are learning was generated. How and which research questions led to this or that piece of knowledge. I'd say you'll reach the higher levels of critical thinking about what you read or learn in any other way. Another benefit is that in doing research, you can develop skills that are absolutely necessary at advanced levels in every single profession. Understanding knowledge production, being able to critically evaluate it and write it up in a clear and coherent way are among the most valuable skills in all top-level jobs, especially nowadays, the era of information. And one more benefit of doing research is really fun. Yes, even though, don't take me wrong, research is hard work, but like any hard work well done, research is actually fun to do. And you'll get more confident in doing it over time. And we'll talk more about that in this and other videos in this course. Remember, research is really all around us. What you learned in school or university is based on research reports. All scientific advances were done by and based on written research reports. Really, a lot of what we believe in and what we learned is based on research. It's really fascinating if you think about how research shapes our lives. For example, no human ever went to the planet Venus, but we know a lot about it based on research. Anytime we look something up, we utilize research conducted by someone else. Alright, so let's get started. In the broadest sense, research is a process of collecting information to answer a question that solves a problem. If you think about it, based on this definition, we all do research every day, though we don't usually write up the results of the research we conduct in daily life. Academic research is a written and published kind of research. Published high-quality research is really what makes a difference between facts and opinions. The key word here is high quality. So whenever you read any research, it is important to be skeptical and critical, evaluate it from many perspectives. So why is it important for you, the student, to write up the research? Why does the university require you to write your diploma project or thesis? You probably wonder why engaging in research or producing a written report of it is important for you, when you could be doing so many other things. Well, there are 3 super important reasons why we, your professors, want you to produce written research. First, for you to remember things. Because research is so complex, it is very, very, very easy to forget what you have done. Not to say about what other researchers have done. Imagine us relying on what you remember regarding other people's research. Even with your own research, it is so easy to forget or misremember things you did. If you ever did research are really engaged in any complex activity, you probably remember how easy it is to forget things, right? That is why experienced researchers start writing as soon as they begin their research. I personally recommend writing up your thesis or diploma project from day one you start working on it. Record everything you do, everything you thought about. That will help you remember why you did this or that, or why you made this or that decision. It will certainly make the write up of the final diploma project easier. The second reason to write up research is to understand. Whether you write your introduction, research questions, literature review, methodology, or results, writing helps you understand things. In a literature review, writing about what you read in other published research helps you analyze this body of literature that is out there and establish connections, contradictions, or gaps in that literature. In writing up your results, really in rewriting your results, you can really understand them, establish patterns, important trends, etc., and interpret your results better. The third reason why writing up research is important is that doing so allows you to gain perspective. Really, only when you put your thoughts on paper, only after you have written them up, is it possible to truly see your ideas and thinking and evaluating them critically. Usually, once we've written up our thoughts, we can see them more objectively and notice the limitations or errors. Without the write-up, our thoughts often remain fuzzy and muddy and unclear. If you outline, summarize, or comment in writing, you really improve your thinking. In sum, you need that as students. You benefit from writing a thesis or any other academic research because you develop a lot of super important analytic skills, which will serve you really well if you aspire to reach high levels in your profession, be it research related or otherwise. So why do we want you to write a thesis? Why a formal write-up? Not any informal format, not an Instagram post or something like that. A couple of reasons there. First, writing in a formal way enriches you by offering you more ways of thinking. I bet you haven't done a ton of diploma projects earlier, so writing one up is an opportunity to see a pretty much a new way of thinking about a problem or question, what sometimes is called a disciplined way, a way rooted in your academic discipline. Another reason why you want to learn to write formal research is that your audience expects it. Over centuries, research communities developed ways to think and write about questions that matter, and you want to engage in this tried and tested format of writing. Readers will easily navigate your research if you write it up formally. Indeed, by writing formal research in the form of a thesis, you will understand the shared beliefs and values that scientists in your discipline have. You will learn what they care about in research, what questions they might have, and how to anticipate and respond to those questions, and many other important things in your discipline. In conclusion, when writing up your research, consider your reader. Writing up for your reader is a completely new experience for many beginner researchers, but is also an important writing skill. This book will definitely help you finish your diploma project and get over it, but instead of doing it just as another assignment, try researching a topic or problem you care about. You will see that it will make the experience of doing research very exciting. Finally, remember that sometimes some research takes a lot of time and effort to be acknowledged and appreciated. Even some Nobel Prize winners faced misunderstanding and underappreciation. So believe in yourself and press on.